Hello everyone, my name is Victoria and I'm going to present to you the cuttlefish, a master of camouflage in the ocean. Among the 120 described species, cuttlefish belong to the phylum Mollusca along with snails and bivalves and fall into the class of cephalopods. Their brains are well developed for learning and forming memories. In fact, they grow and age very quickly, having an average lifespan of only 2 years. They are an exclusively marine species, and their range is variable, spanning from shallow tropical shores and reefs to colder temperate waters. Some species will overwinter in deeper, cooler waters, and then come to shallower, warm waters during the breeding season to mate. Mating occurs around 5 months of age, and males will go through vibrant courtship displays, moving around their tentacles and flashing various color patterns to grab females' attention. Males will present females with sperm and a special package using a modified tentacle. They will do this face-to-face swap, like in the picture. The female will store the sperm underneath her mantle near her mouth until she needs it to fertilize her eggs, and females will begin to deteriorate after laying all their eggs and die shortly after. Cuttlefish will also go through direct development. Females may also hold sperm from multiple males. In the video, you can see male cuttlefish are large and aggressive. The males, after giving the female his sperm, will protect her underneath him to guard her from other males trying to mate. And in some species, like the European cuttlefish, males adopt a sneaker tactic. This male is changing his color and draws in his tentacles to look like a female and fools the big male. And the sneaker can then mate with the female that is being guarded underneath. Next, we can talk about some different species. The largest, the Australian cuttlefish, can reach up to 10.5 kilograms and have a mantle size as big as 50 centimeters. One of the smallest cuttlefish, Sepia typica, only grows to about 2.6 centimeters. This is not Sepia typica, as there are scant internet pictures of this species, but it is a baby cuttlefish just to show you their direct development, but also how cute they are. The flamboyant cuttlefish is a beautiful medium-sized cuttlefish, named rightly so because its vibrant colors are indicative of toxins that are in its tissues. The common or European cuttlefish, Sepia officinalis, can reach up to 49 centimeters, but they only weigh around 4 kilograms. The European cuttlefish is often used as a model species for camouflage research. What about ancient species? Well, we know the earliest cephalopods had hard outer shells and may have looked something like this. Cuttlefish themselves have a rare record of fossils, but can be distinguished by remnants of their porous cuttlebone, from which the earliest was found in the Netherlands, dating back to the Cretaceous period. The cuttlebone contains anterior gas and posterior water chambers. This allows the cuttlefish to regulate its position in the water column. So, why did evolution favor the vulnerability of a soft-bodied form? Well, they ditched the shell for something much cooler. Cuttlefish have the ability to camouflage themselves not only by changing color, but also by morphing the texture of their skin. They have evolved what is known as adaptive or active camouflage, the ability to rapidly change their skin color and texture to seamlessly blend with their surroundings. But how exactly do they do this? Iridiocytes, leukocytes, and chromatophores are a structural component of the cuttlefish skin and all contribute to the cuttlefish camouflage. The iridiocytes are located mostly between the chromatophore and leucophore layers and are colorless, but produce iridescence by scattering light waves. Leukocytes are located just above the muscle tissue layer of the cuttlefish, and while also colorless, reflect the color of light that they are in, so they are white. There are other contributors to the cuttlefish camouflage, like the proteins found in their skin, reflectin and crystallin, which aid in light absorption, and these proteins are also found in high concentrations in the chromatophores, which are the most contributing component to the cuttlefish's camouflage. While iridiocytes and leukocytes are strictly structural components, there are 3 types of pigmented chromatophores: yellow, reddish-brown, and black, which lie just below the first layer of skin. Each chromatophore cell is connected to radial muscles and nerve cells. The radial muscles expand or contract in response to signals picked up from the nerve cells and sent to the cuttlefish brain. In the diagram, you can easily see the central pigment of the chromatophore with radiating muscles. And if we want to dive further into chromatophore regulation, we can touch quickly on their genetics. FARP protein precursors are well known to regulate cardiac and skeletal muscles in mollusks. In a study done in 2013, a second SOFARP gene was sequenced that showed evidence of controlling muscle expansion in chromatophores. Thanks to advancements in genetic technology, we're able to truly understand the mechanisms behind these creatures' amazing ability to hide themselves in plain sight. In another study done in 2019, scientists used the chromatophores as indicators of sleep cycles in cuttlefish. Just how we go through rapid eye movement or REM sleep, which is a deep sleep, cuttlefish chromatophores change rapidly and show different patternings, and they exhibit rapid eye movement and arm twitching during a similar REM-like sleep state. Another amazing trait of the cuttlefish camouflage is their rapid ability to change their surface texture of their skin. Just like the way tentacles and vertebrate tongues retain their shapes, evidence shows that the small dorsal papillae of the cuttlefish skin function as a muscular hydrostat. Dermal erector muscles directly beneath the core chromatophore contract, filling up with interstitial fluid in a catch-like state and extending the small dorsal papillae. The chromatophore is truly unique and an amazing adaptation. That leads us to the end of this presentation. We've concluded that cuttlefish are masters of camouflage in the ocean, owing their skills mainly to their unique and complex chromatophores. Not only have cuttlefish developed some interesting sneaker tactics to pass along their sperm, but their chromatophores help them attract and entice females to mate with. And cuttlefish research is extensive and still going on. Understanding things like sleep patterns and chromatophore manipulation lead us to more understanding of the cephalopod's neural network. Thank you for watching.